What's up, guys? Welcome back to my channel. I know it's been a while. I got Little Caesars. You got Little Caesars wings.
My name is Mr. Burns. How y'all doing, guys? What's up, pimps? Well, the worst thing about being homeless is that you make yourself too vulnerable. You don't know folks, and then folks don't know you. And in society today, that's not good.
I think so too, honestly. I think that not knowing where you're gonna rest your head at,
Not knowing where you're gonna shower at. Drugs and alcohol are the darkest four corners of the earth. You got to be careful. You got to be careful.
You think that's how a lot of people fall victim to homelessness, drugs and alcohol? You
Right.
think so?
Right.
I think it's something that is probably there's a lot of truth in, honestly. I really do.
You should want something better. Nobody's perfect. Nobody's perfect all the time. But do whatever you can to resist temptation of hard narcotics. Okay.
So, what's one thing that you're grateful for right now?
Jesus.
Yeah, you gotta have God. Absolutely.
And I'm grateful for 8 years cleaning up crack cocaine. I got 8 years. I got 8 years. I got to set a better example for my nephews to let them know that anything that you want to do in America, you can do it. You don't have to be a drug dealer. You don't have to put yourself out there like that and get involved. Fast women will get you in trouble. It's already hard for people who don't do drugs. It's hard for people who don't do drugs.
So you can say that again. I think I might get that tatted on me, like for real. It's the truth. It's hard everywhere. You gotta choose your hard, but also don't make it harder on yourself. That's something that you can overcome, and that's something that you don't necessarily have to get yourself involved in, you know?
Right, you gotta be thinking clearly to survive in this world today.
Do you think
you can't be involved in drugs and don't expect to go to prison. Just keep on going to prison. One day you're gonna go to prison and you're not gonna come back.
Exactly. And do you think that the homeless people today, who got it worse? Looking at the economy today and back then, when you were younger, do you think the homeless people back then can survive this economy?
It's about the same. It looks to me about the same.
You think so? So you think the homeless people 30, 20 years ago could?
I believe that.
What's your advice to anybody going through homelessness right now?
Find a spiritual based treatment program. I'm responsible for my happiness. You're responsible for your own happiness. You're an adult.
Yeah, absolutely. What about the children, like the teens, the young teens, homeless, run away from homes, runaways? What do you think about that? You think that they're taking what they have for granted?
Right.
Having a home, a roof over their head, but
She's
wanting
right,
to run
Sarah.
the streets?
True.
Because you have people like that. A lot of people don't talk about this, but some people are homeless
You
by
shouldn't
choice.
take things for granted.
But some people are homeless by choice. You got people
Who got a home?
but are just street people who want to run the streets, who don't want to be home, who don't want to be tied down to rules, who don't want to be told what to do. Those people do exist. You know, people see someone on the street, sleeping on the streets, begging for money, and they say, well, you know, how did they get in this position? And then a lot of people don't think that, you know, maybe they running away from something. Maybe they have a place to stay. Maybe they have people. They just don't want the help. I always thought that's an interesting take, you know.